my god. He's making it.
Oh! Oh my god, Corby. Holy f***. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
G'day, I'm Peter Aquilina, Surfline forecaster, and I began tracking Tropical Cyclone Alfred ever since its potential formation started to show on some of the long-range models.
The East Coast had had an unusually bad run of surf through the first part of summer, and it really was back late January when we began to see that trend shift a little bit. A couple of tropical lows and trades well combined to change the tune along that East Coast. Then Saru and Alfred popped up, and of course we had particular interest over Alfred, but it was always a question of the storm track. Would it stay at sea and send swell? Would it hug the coast and just torment it with wild weather only? And in assessing these various outcomes and possible scenarios from a surf point of view at this intensity of storm, it really is a case of good versus evil here.
Severe Tropical Cyclone Alfred ramped up into a Category 4 storm with 200 plus km/h winds on Thursday, the strongest cyclone in the Coral Sea since Jasper in December 2023. The closer to the coast, the bigger and more unruly the surf. The further it stays offshore, the greater chance we'll see premier points turn on with very large surf possible.
There was lots of uncertainty over the storm track, and it wasn't really until the weekend that we began to see a little bit more confidence in models that this thing would stay offshore long enough.
Day one, Tropical Cyclone Alfred here on the Gold Coast. Just came in from surfing Kirra. Crazy day waves, conditions are immaculate. It was a bit woozy early, there were a lot of weather, a lot of rain bands coming through. Sort of stood around on the hill watching it for about an hour, and then it just flipped the switch and just started firing. The wind went stiff offshore, the swell was macking in. This wave came straight to me. It was basically my first wave of the whole morning, and it stretched out like a ruler edge, took off and just went pedal to the metal.
Oh my god.
Bit ants in your pants out there when you are waiting around, but credit to the crew out there, like people are charging. It is gnarly out here. It is wide, it's thick, it's heavy, and it's shallow. Like you're getting lit up out there, and crew are just getting after it. Tomorrow brings on another day. I think it'll be pumping, probably a bit bigger, but maybe a little bit more lined up. Fingers crossed, but the swell bender continues.
It was at this time we were able to draw some comparisons to the path that Seth took back in 2022, and so, look, things began to get really exciting. Not only would we be seeing some pumping surf, but we'd actually probably be seeing a pretty unique run of 3, 4, 5 days at this size bracket.
This cyclone swell has just been better than any other swell I've experienced up here in 12 years. There was so much going on at Kirra. The swell was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I saw a few of the boys get one and I finally got one to ship onto, and it raced pretty quickly, but I'm so stoked to make it. The intensity of this swell is pretty hectic. Unfortunately, there is a cyclone going to hit pretty soon, so we're all just preparing for that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of vulnerable people in low-lying areas, so we're just keeping an eye out for them. And as you can see behind me, Snapper is an absolute whitewash. But yeah, so everyone keep safe and stoked to get that wake.
Now, as Alfred slowly approaches, the same slow track that allowed such a prolonged window of epic surf poses a real threat to coastal communities. Everyone will be bunkering down and hoping for the best. But all the surfers who got to enjoy waves from this swell, well, Cyclone Alfred has cemented its legacy.
Just going to talk about the wave of Saxon's life. Just sort of jumped back on the ski, was just doing a taxi ride around with Bear, and I just look up the point and I just see him in this huge pit, just arms above his head, just driving through. He was just screaming, he was screaming so loud once he made it out and come out. I was like, Bear, we've got to go over and check him out. We've got to go and drag him up the point so he can get another one. And he was just screaming, that was the wave of my life, the wave of my life. So once he got on the sled, he was like, just broke down into like tears of joy. It was amazing. I'm stoked I got to witness someone just purely in love with surfing. It was cool.